February 4th. Look, okay, discipline is the key to anything you want in life, anything you want out of life. You must be disciplined in order to make it happen, like fully, you know. You can always get minimal success with, putting a little work in. But think about it. I said minimal. When you put a little work, you get minimal success. And it's really not just about success. Discipline is a way to free your life up. You free your life up by giving your life certain constraints, okay? By giving your life certain parameters and barriers that will send you off into the deep end. If you think about it, in this world of instant gratification, microwave world, social media, dopamine rushes everywhere we look, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, X, all of the above, the hubs, if you know what I mean. We have so many avenues of distraction, so many avenues to keep our mind unfocused and unprioritized on the greater good, right? So meanwhile, we're getting fat, not hitting the gym. Our spirit life is in disarray. We are scrolling more than praying to God, than reading our word. And look, if you're not a believer, that's your business, right? But discipline is paramount for just forward progression. And I'm talking about daily discipline, right? And so my struggles with discipline started more in my later life than it did in my earlier life. Like in my 20s, especially in my early to mid 20s, me and discipline were like this almost. Like I wasn't 100% super disciplined, but I had periods of my life where I was just strictly locked in, retaining, if you know what I mean, and just locked in on my purpose. I remember in my dating life, I had girls that I would date exclusively, right? But I wouldn't give them a title because I felt like giving them a title, giving one girl a title of my girlfriend, it expresses a level of commitment that I wasn't ready to give up, right? And I'm not talking about dealing with other women because like I said, some of these girls that I dated in those periods, I was dating exclusively, meaning no one else. So it was almost like I had a girlfriend, right? But what I mean by commitment is the prioritizing of time, right? When you get a girlfriend, and as you young guys are navigating life, you get a girlfriend and she's expecting you to spend certain amounts of time with her, right? Expecting you, right? Well, in those time periods, I had very strict rules about how much time I spent. I created time for girls. I didn't just give them all my time, right? So, and that actually, was problematic to some of them. But at the same time, though, it made them desire me more. And what I realized is, as a man, when you stand on your principles and morals to the fullest, right? No matter how much the girl doesn't like it, she actually respects it and is attracted to it because it makes you more desirable because you're resisting her. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like a game of cat and mouse. And a lot of times when men start giving in to women, giving into and compromising and stuff like that, and sometimes we don't even realize we're doing it, but we're doing it to appease the girl. And at the same time, now she's beginning to be more frustrated with you though, because the person you were in the beginning is changing. The person you were when you met her is changing to something else. Even though it may, pacify her in the moment, what it's really doing is making her look at you in the wrong way. And she's not desiring you in the same way. She doesn't look at you with that man energy that you once had because you are conforming to her. So discipline is key. Discipline is paramount to, having life go your way. And then, the Most High calls us to be disciplined, calls us to adhere to certain criteria, right? Basically, the word says, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and then all these things will be added unto you, right? So first, you got to seek the kingdom of God, right? Which means you got to do what's right. You got to do what's in the will, right? And do the right thing so that the rest of your life can be great, right? But a lot of times we want to take shortcuts. A lot of times we want to go with the instant gratification and things like that to appease us in the moment and to get that instant hit dopamine rush. It's like being a crack addict, like being a cocaine addict. You get that feeling and you kind of keep searching for that feeling over and over. But think about it. If you rinse and repeat the same good tasks every single day, right, you will see the results that you're trying to accomplish. And that's just how it goes. So, like even with this YouTube game, YouTube is a game of consistency. Now, I don't mean that you got to record every single solitary day in order to see progress and growth. I'm saying you have to be consistent, right? So if you have a set schedule to only shoot one video a week, right, and you drop your video every week on Wednesday, right, or every Monday, or whatever day you choose, right, you pick that day and you stick to it, right? Well, let's say you're consistent for about 2 months, which is 8 videos if you do it once a week, and then let's say you skip 2 months. Well, your momentum is lost. Your momentum is out the window completely. You have basically lost all of your momentum to have. And so just being consistent will actually produce the results that you want. So if you say you're going to do something every day, you do it every day. If it's going to be 3 times a week, you do it 3 times a week, and just don't waver. You have to be unwavering in the things that you want to accomplish, because the minute you stop, you even lose the confidence in yourself when you stop, right? Because it's always hard to get back in. Hard to get back in that groove, like going to the gym. It's hard to get back in the groove of going to the gym when you've taken so many months off or so many days off, So it's like, man, when you go back, you're like, I don't feel it. It's the energy is not there. You don't feel, it's like that one more set that you could have did, you don't do it. You take shortcuts. And so discipline is key. We got to stay disciplined every single day in order to get where we want to go. All right, faith, discipline, and heavy ass weights. Period. It's your boy Carl Anthony. It's dual season, and we locked in.